Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Connect T Podcast. I'm your host, Diamond.
And I am your host, Brandy McNeil.
And here on Connect T Podcast, we talk about business etiquettes as well as entrepreneur journeys. Y'all love when I do that? Yeah.
That's cute. It is cute.
Okay, so we're going to get right into our segment, What It Is Tea. And Brandy, can you let the folks know what it is tea? It's such a tongue twister. What it is tea is.
Because you got to be like, what it is tea, what's up, what it is tea. Yeah, that's the little song for what it is tea.
She just made that up.
No, I didn't. I've been doing that on episodes. She wasn't paying attention.
I wasn't.
But okay, What It Is Tea segment is a segment that we do on every podcast episode. It is pretty much an icebreaker where we receive questions from you all, yes, you all as the viewers, and we will do them. We'll pull 2 questions, depending on how many episodes we're doing at a time, and we'll answer them. And then if we have a guest, we would love for them to answer the question as well. Yes. So most importantly, with What It Is Tea segment, if you enter or send a question, you can enter in to have a chance to be featured on a podcast episode.
Yes.
Every month. So we choose one winner each month to be featured. So yeah, send in them questions, and you can obviously send those questions in to us, DM on any of our social media platforms. You can also always email us at our email, and I'll tell you all the information later.
Okay? Right. So send in those questions, okay? You can ask us anything, okay? It doesn't even have to be business related.
Yeah, literally any question. Yes. It's just icebreaker questions. Right. So
let's get into it. But we are gonna do rock, paper, scissors this time though.
She loved doing this rock, paper, scissors, y'all.
Yes.
If you want to be a kid, then just say that, baby.
I knew she was gonna say something like that. Rock, paper, scissors.
What?
Shoot. Oh.
Yeah, now she cheating.
Sorry. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Excuse me. So Brandy's gonna go ahead and pick a question.
Won. Finally, she always wins. No, it's you. Girl, what?
Oh,
it's you, sweetie. I took the W, you took the L.
This is true. My bad, shorty. Okay. Top three things that you enjoy about entrepreneurship. Ooh, thank you for that question.
That's good.
That's owner that did send that in. Top 3.
Okay.
Flexibility. Make my own rules. Financial freedom.
Ooh.
Yes.
Heavy on the financial freedom. Okay. Yes. Top 3 things I love about entrepreneurship. I don't gotta work for nobody. The man. That's number 1.
Right.
2, having something of your own. I guess the creativity behind it. Knowing that you've created this business and it's yours.
Yeah.
You know,
ownership.
You're making the blueprint. Ownership. There's
Yes.
the word. Yes. Thank you. Get me right. Ownership. Lastly, I will also say financial freedom as well.
Yes. I love that question. Get into
That
it.
was good.
Yeah, that was
Shout
a good
out.
one.
Thank you. That was a good question.
Yeah.
All right. Next caller. Okay,
Now the winner gets to choose, I guess.
Took that W real quick. Okay. What would you like to be known or remembered for? Ooh. That's deep. Okay. What would I like to be known or remembered for? I would say I would like to be known for, I felt like I knew the answer.
Right.
For a second. I'm talking about,
Yeah, go ahead, winner. Go ahead, winner. Answer that question.
so that's a 1 right there. I would like to be known for, I don't know if this is gonna sound right. Okay, I would like to be known for the sacrifices that I've made, but I don't know if that's like, I don't know. Basically, I would like to be known for the sacrifices, but is that even like is that something people should know?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah, so mine is sacrifices, like, and not necessarily like, I did, I sacrificed this for you, but
Right.
just on a
bigger scale.
overall, level of like, known that you did these things and it wasn't necessarily for you.
Yes.
It
was for like your family or like the
or the greater good.
Yeah, the greater good. That's what it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, maybe it's
I
not
think that's a great
sacrifices.
one,
I don't
though.
know if that's okay.
Because you have to make sacrifices to get to where you're going. So I think that's important. It's like our parents. I feel like they sacrificed a lot for us to be in the positions that we're in. So yeah,
exactly. So
I agree.
My sacrifices.
Yes, I think that's a great one.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna say having a giving heart. I want to be remembered for that. and just really putting in, like, really helping people when it comes to, like, our business as well as, like, our separate careers. Like, I'm really into, like, giving back, helping people, like, anything I can do to give.
Yeah, because she wants to do community service all the time.
Yes, and I have to, really.
And me, it's like, okay, we can do 1, 2.
Yeah.
You're pushing it.
Like, I want to do it every weekend. Let's do it twice a weekend.
It's like, whoa, sweetie, Sunday is family day.
It's the Sabbath day. Okay. Now let's get into this business tea, okay?
All right. Let's get into it.
So business tea. Oh, we didn't even let them know what the business tea is. So we'll just pick. We have I guess, can we say a new segment?
Yes.
Yeah. We have a new segment called Business Tea, where we'll just talk about things that are happening right now that involve business owners.
Yes.
So yeah.
So hopefully y'all not doing no crazy stuff and you don't end up on a business tea segment.
Because we're gonna talk about you.
It is.
That's it. That's all.
But even if you're doing some good stuff, it ain't always gonna be that.
Yeah, it's not always gonna be. Yeah. This is true. Okay, so let's get into B. Simone being dragged for her recent comment that she did make about grieving.
Yes.
For Miss Jackie O, and rest in peace to Jackie.
Yes. So I think, okay, well, if you all don't know what
Yeah.
took place, pretty much she made a post and talking about her close friends on Instagram and just saying, you know, as she goes through her grief throughout this time, promoting her close friends.
Yeah.
However, that's something that she's always done. She's always promoted her
Right.
close friends and, you know, just throw it up there and saying, hey, it's however much to be in my close friends, watch my journey. So what ended up happening is people started dragging her and they're saying she's trying to profit off of, you know, her close friends passing. Right. She's using it as a marketing tool, whatever. I personally disagree. I think that people take things, and granted, it's probably justified. People are always going to have their perception and their opinion on something that's said or done or whatever. Yeah. And it may have came off this way to someone and differently to someone else. Right. But personally, I don't see her trying to profit off of, you know,
why would she need to? Like, she doesn't even need
She getting money. She getting paid.
Yeah.
She,
I think y'all be giving B. Simone a hard time. Like, y'all really be pushing.
And trying to cancel her so much. But what I also think, I watch her podcast, her and Megan, and I just think it's crazy the different stages that I've seen her go through, and now being on her podcast and talking about God and being on her journey, you know, towards learning more about Christ, and how in these moments she gets so much like backlash and canceling and stuff like that. And I even seen some comments where people
were like, "Oh, she done read a few Bible verses and now she this and that." Like, dang, people can't change their life,
and
you can't change. You like grow and mature, like.
And it's important. I feel like it relates to the business because obviously she's an entrepreneur. She's a serial entrepreneur, literally. And it's like, I think that no matter what you do, sometimes even if it's not distasteful on your end, people are gonna perceive it in different ways. So I don't think it was malicious. I don't think it was no ill intent behind it. Because why would she need to do that? Why would she do that? You know what I'm saying?
I just think it's like it's something that's fresh. People are still hurting, so it's just like, I feel like that played a role in it too. You know, so.
And then for marketing, on the marketing side of the business, you do you know, certain things for marketing, but going that far, it's kind of like, what? Why would you even think somebody would be doing that?
I don't even think she needs to do that to really benefit.
That ain't what she was doing.
Y'all just tripping. Yeah, y'all really tripping.
For real.
Seriously.
So that's the business tea, and we love you, B. Simone, girl. So if you happen to see this episode one day, girl, we love you. We knew you weren't on no crazy stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, we got a little bit more business tea. Okay, so in the news, there was a manager at a Vegas restaurant who was yelling and cussing out her employees. Whoa.
Oh,
that's a no-no. The quickest way for me to walk up out of there. Okay?
And the quickest way to get, I ain't going now.
Sued?
Because, baby, think about it. Oh, I'm coming.
Yeah, and found for the unemployment, you're going to be paying me.
I'm coming. I just feel like you have to have some professionalism.
Yeah. And I feel like a lot of business owners lack that right now.
Yes, because you get to a certain status and you feel like you better than people, or you can treat, you know, the lower people a certain way. Right. I feel like the most important thing people always say is, you know, you treat the people that's coming and cleaning the company the same way that you're going to treat the CEO.
Yeah,
you treat everybody the same, because you never know when you may need this person, what this person may be able to offer.
And we all have a role to play. So it's just like,
So when you get to talking crazy and cussing people out, it's like, what? You're not a leader to me at that point.
Yeah.
I can't look up to you. I can't aspire to want to be like you. And you're an entrepreneur, whatever, business owner. I don't want nothing to do with you.
It's very distasteful.
Because just because you upset, you feel like you can belittle me or, do certain things and say certain things. That's a no for me. Yeah. And that's something I pride myself on, because I have had experiences with business owners, and just bosses or whatever the case may be that are unprofessional. Yeah. And it's like, just because you're the boss does not mean that you get to treat other people crazy or less than, because baby, we all human, we all we all the same.
If you got that position, it could be gone tomorrow. Okay, and you could be right back down.
I'm suing.
Like seriously. So let's get into our topics today. Professionalism. Let's get into it. Ooh,
it's so much.
But I feel like COVID has played a major role in why people lack professionalism right now.
I agree.
And also people are just they don't have enough employees, so I feel like people are frustrated. Mm-hmm. So that's another thing too that we can throw in there, because that's key.
Yes,
that is a key thing right now.
COVID did change a lot of things, I feel like, on a large aspect, and especially with businesses, customer service, and even though in the time when it was happening, it changed, I feel like it's still lingering.
Yeah, definitely.
And it has almost changed the culture of how people do business and how people give you customer service. Yeah. It seems like people don't really care as much now. Yeah. It's like, oh, whatever.
They're just like, whatever.
I'm gonna do this.
Say whatever. Yes.
I may be nice to you today, but when you come in tomorrow, I may have an attitude. Yeah. And I'm not gonna try to fix, if it's an issue, I'm not gonna try to fix it. I'm not gonna try to.
Even with the remote jobs though, too. Ooh. Yeah, it's a lot with the remote jobs. It's a good thing, but it's also not a good thing, because people be in their houses, and it's y'all be having a lot of ghetto stuff going on, okay?
And that's the professionalism, right? The professionalism that's lacking there. Yeah. I shouldn't be calling a business and get on the line with a representative, and I hear a baby crying in the back, or I hear people talking, I hear TVs and stuff. This is still a professional setting. Yes. This is still a business. So you at home, but you're still supposed to be in a in a secluded area. You're still supposed to have some sense of professionalism going on when you're in that type of setting. So I just feel like COVID definitely has played a part, and then people true colors just be showing.
That too.
Coming out. I definitely
out.
feel like, but COVID is the excuse for the businesses and stuff. I feel like they're still leaning on that.
But it's real though.
Yeah, but they're leaning on I'm thinking being in the legal realm, and even speaking about courts and stuff like that, they still are leaning on, it was COVID, so that's why this case is. It's that was years ago.
Right.
You can't.
That's
blaming it
years
on that.
Ago. That's crazy.
But it has gotten people really laxed in stores closing. Y'all got online to say you close at 10, but I pull up at 8.
You just close at whatever time you want to now. It's just whatever. But people are short staffed, so that's another thing.
That too.
You show them to medical offices, and people don't have enough people to take care of the people. It's becoming scary, honestly.
So what do you feel about that?
It's a little scary, honestly.
What do you feel about the transition of more people quitting their corporate jobs and going into the entrepreneur side now, and just fully going into their businesses, leaving their 9-to-5s? What do you feel about that, and how do you think it's going to change?
I think you can do both, because in my mind, I'm going to do both. Okay. I need to have multiple streams of income. So it's I still want to have my 9-to-5, but I want it to be a flexible schedule. Okay. So I'm still going to keep it.
So not necessarily 9-to-5. It may not be a 9-to-5 every day.
I feel I just call it 9-to-5 because it's But I still want to keep what I'm going to school for, what I'm working towards. I still want to keep that on the side. So I might just do 20 hours a week or something like that. But dedicate more time into my business.
Okay.
Just other things. So, but I think it's scary though, to just know that there's jobs out here where we don't really have people to work them, and everything has to work and move. Everybody has a part. So it's just if those things stop, where are we gonna be? What we gonna do? It's really scary.
I know what they about to do. The technology,
robots. The stores, that's why they make them robots
in the stores. I was at a Jamaican place last weekend, and they had the little robot thing. Bring us our drinks, everything, up to the table. Yeah. All around the restaurant. And I was just that was my first time seeing that. Here. Right. In Georgia. And I was it's interesting, because even when you go to the stores, you realize a lot of the grocery stores now,
they're set up for you to do things by yourself. Yeah.
And it's baby, the funniest thing, on Sunday, my pastor was talking about it. He was like, I might as well go in Walmart and go to the break room. I might as well take a break. I gotta, I gotta scan my groceries. I gotta bag it. I gotta do all this stuff. Baby, I work here at this point. Like, what are y'all doing?
You need a discount. What do you get discount?
But it's scary because it's like that's a job loss for someone.
Exactly.
Like
for a lot of people.
Loss for people because now that job is gone.
Yeah.
So I think that it is scary.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be interesting though going into like the next 5-10 years of seeing
the transformation.
How the world is and business wise anyway and companies and stuff like that. I think it's going to be very interesting.
But I think a lot of people don't stay into their business either though. So it's like a lot of entrepreneurs, they like, it's just like I'm gonna do this for a little bit. Yeah, like a phase. Like they don't even stay consistent. So it's just like, that could be a thing too. You try to go back and there is nothing there. Like there's no job to
go
work.
Back to when you seeing that, okay, this not working.
Like maybe that's not working for me. Yeah. So that's why I think you should keep both.
I feel like,
cause still play your part in the economy. That's how I feel. Okay. Like still play your part.
So I kind of look at it differently. I kind of think that it's important to do the 9-to-5 to gain certain skills from those companies because you want to have a large law firm. Yeah. So I think it's important to do that 9-to-5 for a period of time so that you do learn the skills. You do learn how they're running their business. You are able to see that. So now if that is a long-term goal for you to have your own practice, you know how to do it. Yeah. And you know what not to do too. Right. Versus like I'm just quitting and I'm starting. I didn't think about the experience with it because that's important.
Having the experience.
Right. Because at the end of the day, you want to be an entrepreneur, but you want to be successful at it too.
Exactly, yeah.
So just like you want to be successful at a job that you start and kind of grow, you have to still look at the entrepreneur side like that as well. Yeah. So I kind of see it as it's necessary to get the 9-to-5 experience, but I don't necessarily feel like you have to stay in it. Like you need to be doing both. I feel like you do that first, in the order of business. And then now, I have these skills and I feel capable to have this business and thrive. So now I'm gonna let this go. Thank you. Now it's time for me to create my path, create my business. That's how I kind of see it.
So what about the people that never had 9-to-5? Like I feel like there's a lot of people coming up that's like just blowing up off of TikTok, YouTube, things like that never had 9-to-5. I feel like that hurts them in my eyes. Because you don't get the experience, you don't know how to work with people. Like you really only know how to just do things by yourself.
In the camp, but I think that's when it's important to, because you have YouTubers and TikTokers that also do other things. And they may collab with people and do stuff like that. So I just feel like if that's the route that you take, you still need to make sure you're getting the skills from somewhere. Yeah, whether you're reading, you have a mentor, whatever.
Emphasis on the customer service because I feel like y'all be lacking customer service and professionalism. Because y'all just think that y'all can just do whatever y'all want.
I think it's still even important with skills. Yeah. That you just mentioned, social media. It's like yes, you can make lots of money. Right. But
you need to get out in the field. Okay?
If when social media goes away or something else takes over, what are you going to do? What do you know how to do? What skills do you have? Right. Outside of getting in front of a camera and
just
talking
recording all day long,
showing your life.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I just think it's important to somehow gain those necessary skills.
Yes, I agree.
So that you can still be successful as an entrepreneur.
Yes. And when we did our live talk, that's what made us come with like the business etiquettes and what we wanted to talk about on Connect You podcast. Because when we did our live talks, we noticed that a lot of people showed up, but they were unprofessional.
Very.
Like just the things that y'all would do. Just
background looking crazy.
In a car, like you gonna be doing that.
Like do you go to a job interview in the car? Right. Do you show up on a video call in a car for a job interview? No.
You make sure that you're in the right setting and everything is right. Like I just don't like how y'all just be treating like business. Like this is a real business. Like we take our business serious. This is a real business. Serious. It's not a game. So it's just like you just showing up and just doing whatever. Like we looking at you like what you got going on, and you showing up for yourself too. Not even
because that's a reflection of you and your business. You're promoting your business, but you showing up not professional, right? Just like not in a good environment, lots of noise or whatever, and or not even caring. Obviously, it's certain things, internet connection, stuff like that. Like you kind of have no say in. It may just happen, but certain things of your environment looking right, it's like
eating. It's a little
certain things.
It's just certain things. It's like,
and we definitely had a lot of that. Not to say we had that people aren't professional at all, but I think that if you're going to be representing a brand and representing yourself, you need to encompass all of it. So if I'm professional and I want you to come get my services, my product, I'm going to show you the professionalism in my day-to-day and what I'm doing. If I show up for an interview, I'm gonna be professional.
Right.
If I show up for a recording,
Whatever,
I'm going to still be professional in all of it because it's so necessary. And I think even more so of sometimes when that would happen, if we would go back and forth, and Dom would be like, "Oh, well, maybe they just don't know."
I'm always trying to give people
grace. And I'm like, "No, they know what they're doing."
I'm always trying to give people grace.
They know, you know. It's like you know what you're doing, and you're just being more relaxed because you feel like you can in this environment for this specific
I don't know why.
thing.
I don't know why though, because I don't feel like we set the stage up for it to be like that. Like
exactly. To be like, oh, you can come on here and be in the car driving and be trying to be on a video, being featured on a full interview. And
then if people are asking you questions like, how you gonna what you gonna be like? People typing questions and things like that. Like, how you gonna even answer it? And you doing all that? Like, you just have a lot going on, and it's just not professional.
And then you wonder why people not buying your stuff, or people not trying to get your services. And it's like, because you're not being professional.
Accountability.
That's like a number one thing of someone deciding to use your services or do business with you. So for sure, the professionalism is lacking a lot. I would definitely say in business and Black business.
Yeah, I hate to do that, but yes.
I don't. I feel like I feel like there has to be people that are willing to talk about it, so that if the excuse is you don't know, someone's telling you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that we have such a hard time with taking accountability as a community in general. So it's like people not just saying that for no reason. Right. And if you get it, if a white person tell you for a job, once again, you quick to get yourself right.
You show up real crisp. You show up real crisp, baby.
When you're showing up for a Black business or a Black entrepreneur or whatever, you're not giving the same energy.
Yeah. And that's not okay.
That's not the right thing to do. Yeah. So all of y'all that do that, stop doing it.
Right. That's it.
Please.
Let's try this tea. Strawberry Kiwi.
All right, y'all. We got our tea for the day. Oh no, cheers. Okay, she's ready.
Cheers, Strawberry Kiwi.
Oh, it really tastes like strawberry.
Yeah, it does. It's giving me more juice than tea, though.
It's a fruit tea.
It's really good, though. I think I'd rather just have it in juice form.
It do taste
Sorry,
like juice.
just add honey. But it's still good. But I really love the way it smells. Easy like Sunday morning.
She wanna be a singer so bad.
I do.
What?
I do so much.
Take the singing lessons. Let's take them.
Okay, so let's recap what we're talking about today.
Okay.
So professionalism is at an all-time high. Like, we just gotta show up. We gotta show up better, do better when we do show up, and just take your business serious.
Serious, yes. Yeah. Or people not gonna work with you. But you already know that.
Right.
So
you already know that.
You see it.
Seriously. So you have anything else today, Brandy?
Yes, I have a question for us to end off with.
Okay.
Okay, so the question is for the both of us. Where do you? Oh no, I need a deep question. Hold on.
Not the deep question.
Okay. Who is the number one entrepreneur that you would like to model the business after?
Ooh, that's
so hard. I guess company or entrepreneur either.
Do you already have your answer? Oh, she doesn't. I want to say, not really model, but I enjoy their journey. Okay. Earn Your Leisure.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I love they just put in the work. They were very consistent, and they put in the work, and people on the outside were looking, and people took a chance on them because they were just really serious about their business.
Yes.
So I would definitely use them. Okay. Earn Your Leisure. Shout out to them.
Yeah, they are really, really good.
Yeah, they're burning up, baby.
Ooh, y'all are great.
Yes.
Okay, are you only doing a podcast?
I didn't even think. I was just thinking.
Okay, just overall.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay, mine is gonna be.
I think I already know hers.
Mine's ETA. You don't.
Oh, I don't know it.
Eric Thomas and all of his stuff that he does, because it is amazing. And I think if you all don't know who he is, which I probably do, Eric Thomas, the hip hop preacher. He's a pastor. He's a motivational speaker. He's an author. He does all of that. But pretty much his whole business, everything that he does he shows all of the adversity from like young to now or whatever. And I think it's so important to be very transparent in, like in a company as an entrepreneur, and allow people to see you really like go from, okay, I had nothing. I had all these obstacles, but I still persevered. And I also think it's very important to, if you are a believer in God, to make sure that is somehow within like your platform and your business. I think it's important. So ETA for sure, Eric Thomas, shout out to him, because they some goats.
I like the
authenticity.
Thank you. I really love that, because I feel like some people try to dress it up like, oh, I'm a business owner today and I'm rich tomorrow. That's not how it works.
It's like that's not what happens.
At all. It takes people years and years.
Yes. So and the perseverance, just sticking with it and not giving up.
Right.
So yes, thank you for answering that question.
Sure thing, honey.
All right, you all, make sure that you send over those questions for What It Is Tea segment. You can DM us on any of our social media platforms. Executing Black Business is our social media handle. Yes. You can always email us, executingblackbusiness@gmail.com. And also head over to our website. As you see, your girls got on these EBB shirts, so you can definitely go shop on the website.
But not that one, it's not there anymore.
Oh, sorry, this one's gone. You missed out if you don't have it.
Yeah.
But there is a new line dropping.
Yes.
And of course, make sure you head over to YouTube, type in Executing Black Business, and subscribe. So you can see all of these beautiful new podcast episodes on Connect T Podcast.
And be on the lookout for the business in the box, because it's coming.
It's coming.
Yes.
To your city. Okay.
Period.
All right. Until next time.
Connect T Podcast.
Tap in, y'all. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Brandy here with Connect T Podcast, and I'm just gonna tell y'all a little bit about What It Is Tea segment. What It Is Tea, what's up? So What It Is Tea segment is a icebreaker that we do on every episode, but it is so important that you all send in questions every month so that we can add them to the icebreaker. And most importantly, if you send a question in, you can enter to be a guest on a podcast episode. So make sure y'all send in those questions. You can send the questions in to us, DM on any of our social media platforms. We have Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, of course, and you can always go to the website as well. Our handle is Executing Black Business on all of those sites. And then you also can feel free to email us. That email is executingblackbusiness@gmail.com. So that is it, y'all. Send us some questions so that we can do our lovely icebreaker on every episode, and then you may be able to get on the episode for free. All right, y'all. Send no questions in. Got it.
Hello, everyone. I am back. So you do know here on Connect T Podcast, we do try different Black business owners' teas. So for this episode, we are trying Just Add Honey Tea Company, which are located here in Atlanta, Georgia. We have a good Strawberry Kiwi, and we have a good Georgia Peaches, and it's definitely giving peach of Georgia. Okay, it's so great, and you guys need to go down there and check them out. Okay, go down there, check them out. They have a lot of different flavors, and when you walk in, it's just so beautiful. And they also have like an outside area where you can sit and enjoy some tea too. Stay tuned for new episodes from Connect T Podcast. Tap in, y'all.